When the city of Loveland closed its only overnight shelter for adults living on the street last week, some people set up their tents right outside City Hall. Over the weekend, the mayor allowed those people to stay inside City Hall, and she stayed with them. Her critics on city council say they are appalled. They consider it trespassing.
We had a huge drop in temperature, which, we suffered through Saturday night. But when you add wet, you can have hypothermia at 45 degrees if you're wet. And so I was concerned about, public safety, people's health.
That's Loveland Mayor Jacki Marsh, who told us she tried to make a quick decision when the temperatures dropped and the rain came down last night. She said the city's Day Resource Center was not staffed at the time, wasn't prepared to open on short notice.
Send the city attorney and city manager an email or text and tell them this is what's happening, and they did their best to rectify it, tried to get the resource center open in time, and they would have been ready later in the evening, but by then it was downpour and everyone would have had to walk at least 15 minutes in the pouring rain.
So that was last night. Marsh says the people who were brought inside left early this morning, and the city is now preparing that Day Resource Center as a shelter for the next time the weather turns. We talked with City Councilman Steve Olson, who went down to City Hall when he heard what was going on last night. He sent us this video from inside. Last week, he was one of the 4 on council who voted against extending Loveland's temporary overnight shelter. He wants the city to focus on more sustainable alternatives. But he told us he believes the mayor overstepped her authority by allowing people to stay in City Hall after hours.
Well, I actually got a text from one of the other councilors to say, didn't you know that the City Hall has been occupied? The mayor invited him in. She does not have that authority, and she did not have the permission of the city manager to do that.
Currently, police are clearing the encampment at City Hall tonight, directing people to go over to that resource center, which is being open for the night. City Council in Loveland is going to meet tomorrow night to talk about both short-term and long-term solutions.